You can honestly say, yeah, I wrote a piece of software that it looks like crap. A lot of people like it though, and I just sold it for $2 billion. Billion.
It's a fun game though.
I'm not saying it isn't fun, but I mean it's blocks, it's Legos. It's Legos.
Legos are fun. Legos are awesome.
I'm not dicing Legos. I'm just saying that's what it is.
What are you dicing?
I'm not dicing anything.
So,
dissing. I meant dissing. Sorry.
We're talking about Microsoft buying Mojang, by the way.
$2 billion.
We just started the broadcast on Google, so I'm just indicating.
So this is rather surprising. Microsoft is in talks to buy Mojang, according to a few different sources. Wall Street Journal says that the ever loose-lipped person familiar with the matter has noted the deal is valued at over $2 billion, while reps for both Redmond and the Swedish developer remain mum on the subject. We've reached out to Microsoft, and as expected, we're told by the company spokesperson that the outfit doesn't comment on rumors or speculation. If true, this doesn't come too far after outspoken Minecraft mastermind Marcus Notch person, Notch is his gamer tag as he goes by, changing his stance on the Facebook Oculus Rift VR purchase. Maybe he's come around to the idea of no longer being one of the world's largest indie developers and going to go ahead and sell out, become a sellout instead of an indie developer, maybe?
I got to tell you, for $2 billion, I would sell out.
Yeah, I would too.
Out, right?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be $2 billion. Okay, yeah, buying my island. See you all later. Bye.
So we have an update on this. A few new developments have surfaced, including details on the deal and when it should be completed. The New York Times reports that Microsoft approached Mojang as early as 3 months ago, and the purchase should be finished by the end of this month, the end of September. Microsoft should own Mojang. Perhaps most interesting, though, is that should the deal go through, Notch might not stay past 6 months after the ink is dried. So Notch is going to go retire to an island somewhere 6 months after the Microsoft deal.
That's what I do. Telling you what.
Why? He likely wants to make sure his employees are being well taken care of in the first, stay around for that long.
Yeah.
And then, according to Bloomberg sources, Notch actually made the approach to Redmond, given the positive experience Mojang had bringing Minecraft to the Xbox One. So apparently he was very impressed with how Microsoft reacted and treated them in bringing Microsoft to the Xbox One, or excuse me, Minecraft to the Xbox One.
So here's a question. So they're going to buy this $2 billion, yada yada, lots of money, great. Retire for the rest of his life. How do you think Microsoft is going to treat Minecraft? Do you think they're going to just let it keep doing its thing because it's been so successful, or do you think they throw it and start trying to do more with it as a Microsoft product at that point?
I think it's been out so long now, and so many people have an expectation of what Microsoft is, or Minecraft.
Yeah.
What Minecraft is, you can't change it.
No, but what if they? I mean, I can see a lot of things you can do with that. On the Microsoft phone, Microsoft website, Microsoft builds stuff into it. Really start expanding your accessibility.
Yeah. I mean, there's a way to expand it. You could add to it a little bit, but you can't really change the core. 8-bit is going to be 8-bit. It has to be.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's pretty much the same. Yeah.
The same thing. So yeah, I mean, it's also reported that Notch will help with the transition into ownership. So Microsoft, he transitions his piece into Microsoft, and then doesn't plan on staying after that. And of course, it's not Microsoft forcing him out. It's just
he's done.
He's done. He's had it, and I got to admit, the little bit that I was really pretty highly involved with Minecraft, the forums and things like that, I don't blame the guy for wanting to get out. There is a lot of whiny, for lack of a better term, bitchy, little wimps out there as far as it comes to, the internet and comments and forums and things like that. So I don't blame him.
Oh yeah,
you
got your trolls everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, they're horrible.
Oh yeah, there's the big news. Anybody have any thoughts on this?
Yeah, I'd just be curious to see what they're going to do. I just hope they don't make it exclusive to like Xbox or something. That would piss me off if they
try to take it away from other platforms.
I mean, I can't imagine anyone would rip it out of where it's currently existing. But if they make a Minecraft 2, would that be an Xbox exclusive? And you wouldn't think Microsoft could do that because Windows is still their platform. So
right.
but then again, you look at their history. Halo, I think 1 and 2 came out on PC, but then they scrapped that whole idea together and then made it Xbox exclusive. They never released any of the Halos on Windows at all.
Correct,
So
yeah.
that would really piss me off because Minecraft is just an immersive PC game, really, if you have it loaded on the PC versus the Xbox version.
You know what I could see them doing, though? I could see them doing a 2.0 and doing an exclusive initial release on Microsoft and then expanding it out to the
later.
other platforms 3 or 4 months down the line to try to drive people to their product. Not only the Xbox, but, buying that.
Yeah, I definitely see that
platform.
happening. I mean, Microsoft is a fool if they don't try something like that,
Right.
too.
But then you want it on the other platform because everybody's already got it there. They'll want it on their platform too. I mean, how many people do you see playing it on their phones?
Yeah.
Or their tablets or anything else? I don't think you can get around that.
No, you definitely can. So that's one of the big news stories for the tech news this week was that pretty much finalized. Should be finalized by the end of the month.
Good for them.
And Notch is going to retire. So
Did he really say he's going to retire though?
after 6, he what did he say? Basically, until he's sure that his staff is taken care of. Once he's confirmed his staff is taken care of in the transition, he's out.
Do we know how many people he employs?
I don't think he's got a very big staff though.
I don't think
It's
it
a
is.
small company.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's basically it was all him, and then he just brought people on to help kind of crowd control.
It makes me wonder if he'll do the whole people bought in, so I'm going to give you a percentage of the buyout thing, and so everybody's going to be a millionaire anyway.
That wouldn't surprise me. And good on him if he does.
Yeah, absolutely. For $2 billion, oh my goodness, that's a lot of money.
I still wonder. I mean, if they're not making an exclusive, what does Microsoft want with Minecraft?
The revenue stream. I mean,
Basically
it's a
that.
huge revenue stream.
Well, that's one of the things I read in one of the articles I read because actually it's not just gaming revenue. It's like Star Wars in a way. They were selling a lot of merchandise outside of the game.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
If you go to Salt Lake Comic Con had a bunch, but San Diego Comic Con, you see those pickaxes, those foam pickaxes, the dolls. One guy was wearing a creeper hoodie that had the blocks on it. I mean, merchandising is crazy for that game. I have a Lego set.
My wife
of
works at a
Minecraft
party
Lego
store.
set.
Wife works at a party store. She says there's an entire aisle of
Minecraft stuff.
Because kids want the Minecraft party. They want that Minecraft party.
That's
game. I think there could be more build mods and sell the mods for $2.99 each, or whatever, and all this other stuff.
That'd
you
be
can
interesting
sell.
if they start making DLC content that costs money.
I mean, if it's mods and it's fun stuff that you can add real cool features to the game, I can't see why not. New maps, new worlds, new whatever. I mean, I don't know enough about Minecraft to say, but obviously there's already a lot of mods out there for it.
I'd like to see a Minecraft 2.0 that isn't so 8-bit. Even though 8-bit's become kind of like a logo or a
staple.
Yeah.
Staple for that's like I said.
The representation.
So many people are just like used. That's what Minecraft is, because there's been what's that one that I talked about? The EverQuest
Landmark.
Landmark, yes. Landmark is basically full graphic Minecraft.
Yeah, you were telling us about that, where you can shave off.
Oh yeah, you can just
pieces of it,
and you can build models outside in your own and bring them in and things like that.
Yes.
And it's great and spiffy and neat and all, but in a way you lose. At that point, Minecraft is no longer. If you take the 8-bit square blocks, everything has to be square away from Minecraft. There's no more Minecraft.
Yeah. Well, it is that. Yeah.
That's the staple of Minecraft, as Jesse was saying. That's what it is now. Is there ways to improve on it? Maybe a little bit here and there, but overall, you take 8-bit out of Minecraft, and it's not Minecraft anymore. So it'll be curious to see where they take it.
I just wonder if they sell texture packs, if they start selling, just these little 99 cent
That's the bigger
downloads.
things that I can see. You can have 8-bit look really good with the right texture packs. So
texture packs, some mods that do some new suit. You can download a suit for your guy that can fly or something. And
then you get to incorporate your Minecraft character into your Xbox Live account and things like that. So
things like that.
Very cool items.
Yep. Actually, I have no problem with it. It doesn't bother me at all.
Well, yeah, but you were never a Minecrafter anyway.
I am not a
we
Minecrafter.
could never drag you into it.
Nope.
And honestly, I was deeply involved for several months, and then I haven't played in.
I remember you were
6 months.
addicted.
Oh, yeah,
for a while.
I was pretty.
You were full on.
I was pretty hardcore addicted, even though I was one of the proponents of it.
I know. It was pretty
Opponents,
funny.
not proponents. Sorry, opponents of it for the longest time.
It was your daughter who sucked you into.
Yeah, she started playing and wanted me to play with her, so she asked, and I
heard how popular it was, and everybody who was skeptical about it that tried it liked it, and I was like, wow, I guess I got to try this too. I mean, it's one of those things where don't knock it if you don't try it. Basically.
Have you played recently though? Honestly, do you play much at all anymore?
Not extensively. I've logged in a couple weeks ago just to mess around for a few minutes, but no, I haven't like really played in a while.
Because I remember we used to have like weekends where you'd play with friends, and play full on for quite a while.
Here's my problem with the game, and it's my own fault, is I started a massive project in the game, and I play in survival mode. Mind you, I don't play in creative mode, and we did that for a reason. I figured creative mode would get boring.
Okay.
Is I wanted a challenge. And we all agreed to that. So the server that I have is a survival mode. So you have the zombies and everything that can attack you while you're building stuff. Because we got past the part where it's trying to survive. It's like finding the best way to survive or be screwed.
Yeah, you guys have houses now and built up.
Yeah, so now it's just massive, and now the mobs are no longer a concern, except that the fact that they can screw up your building process every once in a while. So I just took on this massive undertaking. So every time I want to play it, it's just digging out this big, massive area for this project I'm working on and not doing anything else. I could go do something else if I wanted, but if I do log into the game, I want to do this massive project that I started and I eventually want to finish, So it's how I'm playing anymore that's just got me in. It's become monotonous work,
right?
Basically, is the way I turned it into. So again, it's my fault for doing that.
Sounds like you need to take a break from your monster project.
I know, I do, and go do other things. But then I know that, and I've done that. I've gone exploring and played around with other projects that the other people on my server are doing, but then I'm like, God, I wish I could get farther on my project. It's kind of what happens. So
it's what drags you in and keeps you there, no doubt about it. Well, moving on from Minecraft, I found something out this week, kind of by accident, that was kind of news that I didn't know about until after it happened to me.
Okay.
I use the Amazon Store app on my phone, my Android phone. I purchase things through it. I look for deals, things like that.
Sally's amazed.
Well, I got a notification that it had been updated. Dave is Sally.
You don't have the spoon. I'm not Sally.
I got a notification that it had been updated, so I went to check it out, see if it had been. Dave revokes the spoon. He doesn't want to be Sally.
Ha! No spoon for you.
So, anyways, I'm looking at this app. He's going to go get a different spoon. You're in trouble, Dave.
Hopefully, I'm concerned, but keep going.
So, as I'm looking, I now notice that in the Amazon store, this isn't the Amazon App Store. This is the actual Amazon app where you go browse their products, physical products. I now have a Prime Instant Video built into that. Dave's getting a call.
Should I answer it?
Answer it on the air, Dave. It's your daughter. You got to answer it.
This is Dave. How may I help you?
He answers the phone when he knows it's his daughter. This is Dave. How may I help you?
Holy crap, he brought the whole drawer.
Jesse has a whole drawer of spoons here. Dear God.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
So anyways, big news to catch Jesse up is Amazon has now baked into their Amazon Store app Prime Instant Video. You can now stream from the Amazon Prime Instant Library to your Android device without special hacking or other things required.
In the Amazon Store app?
Yeah, not the App Store app, but the Amazon Store app. They've baked it into it.
Was there not previously an Amazon streaming? Was there not an Amazon Video app?
No.
Really?
Yeah, that was
Because on
only...
iOS, that's a whole separate app. There's an Amazon Video, instant video app, as well as the Amazon Store app.
And it was never available. Well, and as I understood it, though, and correct me if I'm wrong because I don't follow iOS at all, but the actual Amazon Prime video, so to get free streaming, that was exclusive to Amazon devices, to your Kindles and things like that.
Now, when you say streaming, like
From Amazon Prime, all your free streaming services from Amazon
for a
Prime.
while, but then they opened it up. I've had it for a while on iOS.
On iOS? Okay.
Yeah, I can
Well, it
watch
has
my
not been-
Amazon
it had-
Prime videos.
It had not been available to Android till now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I wasn't aware that they'd opened it up. I knew it was pretty much exclusive to all Amazon devices for the longest time.
Yeah, I've had it for a while on iOS. My biggest gripe though is they're very locked down in the app, meaning they will not allow me to AirPlay, which means shoot it out to another device over Wi-Fi or shoot it out over the HDMI. So I can't watch it at the gym and any of my Prime videos because it won't allow it to go over HDMI. So that's how it handles it on iOS.
Interesting.
So continue.
Well, before, all Android users could do was hack the browser to be able to actually log into your Prime account via the browser and then view your Amazon Prime content that way.
Okay.
But now it's available in the Amazon Store app.
Right.
But I wasn't aware. Jesse was just brought up that it has been available as a separate app on iPhone for quite some time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't do iDevices, so it's okay.
I know you had told me, it was a Kindle exclusive for the longest time. It was only available on your Amazon devices.
That's what they told me. For a long time it was, but I think they finally expanded out. So.
And now it's finally come to Android. So those of you, if you haven't gotten it yet, update your Amazon Store app, not the App Store app, but the actual Amazon app. And you will have a baked-in version of Amazon Prime Video.
That's very cool. Honestly, it's about time. They
Yeah.
need to do that. That was way past time.
Way past its due on that one. Jesse, do you have any stories? Come on.
I'm curious, like on Windows Phone, can't you take pictures without unlocking the phone?
Does he have your phone again?
He has my phone again, but I finally set my lock, so no matter what he does, it just stays locked.
And you can't take pictures without unlocking it?
Nope.
Awesome.
Really? Is
I
that
don't
an
think so.
option that you can turn on?
Can
Or
I have my phone back, please?
Android, we talked about this during our live panel a little bit. Android, you can, right? You said with Samsung you can do it without.
Can I have my phone back, please, Sally?
I'm not Sally. You're Sally.
He's
I've
gonna
got the spoon.
He's
You're
going to call
Sally.
you Sally while
You're
he
Sally.
does bad things to you with that spoon.
I'm just saying.
Dave seems angry.
Thank you.
Wow.
Well, AT&T and Verizon say 10 megabits is too fast for broadband.
10 meg? Really?
Yeah. 4 megabits is enough.
What?
10 megabits too much.
Who are they to tell me?
So AT&T and Verizon have asked the Federal Communications Commission not to change its definition of broadband from 4 megabits to 10 megabits, saying many internet users get by just fine with the lower speeds. So given the pace of which the industry is investing in advanced capabilities, there is no present need to redefine advanced capabilities, AT&T wrote in a filing made with the public Friday after the FCC's comment deadline. Consumer behavior strongly reinforces the conclusion that 10 megabit service exceeds what many Americans need today to enable basic high-quality transmissions. Thoughts?
I have much faster, and I like my much faster.
Yeah, I agree. More than 10. Absolutely.
Which companies again? AT&T and Verizon, you said?
Whatever.
Yeah. Bleh.
Who are they?
So
to tell
let me
me?
ask you this. So I mean,
I like fast speeds. I like it.
fast speeds. is good.
Honestly, though, I'm getting like a 50 with my speed boost thing that I'm paying for Comcast. I'm paying extra money for it, right? I got DOCSIS 3 and I'm paying for the speed boost technology. I can't imagine requiring any faster. It'd be nice to have fiber and just get away from Comcast if that's an option, but I don't necessarily need faster than that right now. It's perfect for my video streaming and everything. So
You had another ping.
10 though, yeah, No, I would feel dragged down at 10 now that I've had this internet.
10 would be limiting. I agree. I'm in the 15s to 20s, and we use a good portion of that because we're streaming normally 2 or 3 devices at a time in the evening. My kids watch streaming on their computers. My wife's normally watching something. I'm normally doing something, playing a game or watching something or whatever. So,
Dave,
Sorry.
would you please appear in the Google Hangout more?
I'd say it'd be good, but now we lost a viewer. I think that viewer decided not to because not enough of
The bald guy.
that. That was what they said.
aw, they like me. They really, really like me.
They like you more, Sally, than anybody else.
You don't have a spoon.
Are you sure of that? I've got a few of them over here.
I'm still reeling over the fact that Jesse brought his kitchen
His
drawer
entire
up.
kitchen drawer of silverware up here. Holy cow, he's got all the spoons now.
See? It's lots of spoons.
Holy cow, we've got lots of spoons. I got my spoon. Neener.
I bet you when you said that phrase today that you didn't expect that I would F you with like 10 spoons.
I did not think that it would go as far as it has, and I regret it immensely already.
You got to think before you speak.
Hugely.
That was kind of a strange phrase, honestly, to have brought up.
I'm never ever saying anything out loud to you guys again.
You know what's kind of funny? Back in 2010, the FCC actually redefined definition of broadband speeds from 200K downstream to 4 megabit downstream. Back in 2010, 200K downstream was considered broadband.
Really? I
That's
could
only-
see that.
That's only 4 times a 56K modem,
That's like your ISDN lines back in the day.
right?
Yeah, I could see that.
Sorry,
Crazy.
whoa, that got
Stuff.
quiet.
We got quiet.
There.
That's okay.
Well,
Yeah, I don't like that. 10 megabits, honestly.
No, I don't like 10 megabits either. That's not good.
That is, we definitely can't hear you there.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Do you want me to talk about some of my stories?
no, I'll just keep going. Screw it. I mean, Jesus Christ, I've been doing it this long. Let's keep going.
Well, how many
Let's
stories did
rock
you bring?
this shit.
What, 2, 3?
Hey, there's a new product out. It's called the selfie brush, folks. Yeah, that's right. It's a goddamn selfie brush.
Holy crap, dude. That was incredibly loud. And you swores in it.
I swores in it.
No.
So,
Mark your time.
the selfie brush. It's as ridiculous as it sounds.
Do you brush yourself?
You place your iPhone in a brush that on the back side of the brush has a mirror next to it. So picture the brush as all the bristles on one side, your phone and a mirror on the other. Because, you know, there's never been a time that I haven't been brushing my hair thinking, dang, I would really like to take a selfie right now. And this makes it possible for me if I had an iPhone. I could put my iPhone in this brush my hair, and then immediately take a selfie afterwards.
I don't know, dude. You got some pretty fantastic hair going on.
I know, right? It's grown as long. This is as long as my hair has been in a very long
I
time.
got to tell you, I could see you brushing your hair and going, God damn, I need a selfie.
Right?
Will you stop that?
He started it.
Jesus, Jesse, just get the fuck over it already. All right, so retailing for $20. The selfie brush is an iPhone case.
Grab a spoon, Joe. Sorry.
Retailing for $20, the selfie brush is an iPhone case with a difference because it also is, you know, a brush. On one side, there's the bristles, and on the other, a sleeve that will accept your smartphone. Oh, so I guess it isn't just iPhone exclusive. This says smartphone. Looks like it'll only fit an iPhone to me, but, you know, whatever. So that when it comes time to take a picture, you can ensure that your hair is perfectly in line. There's even a mirror that runs down the side so you can make sure your hair is perfect while you get that selfie.
I know what I'm buying Jones for his birthday.
I don't have an iPhone.
You're getting a selfie brush.
For $20, heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's a bargain,
Dang straight.
right?
Right. Telling you what.
I tell you what.
And I want a selfie after you brush your hair.
Jesse, go give me a brush. I'll take a selfie right now. I'll make my own selfie. I need a brush and some duct tape.
Duct tape?
Yes.
Hold on a second. Don't get the duct tape, please. This is episode 69. We have no idea where it's going to go. Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
Anything
All right.
is possible.
Moving on. Next
Scared.
story. Dave,
Yo,
the Higgs boson could destroy the universe.
I'm okay with that.
You know, this is what people were saying in the beginning, and they all got called quacks, but now they're kind of admitting it.
Still okay with it.
You're still okay with it?
Yeah.
But, you know, mind you, they add the tagline at the end that says, in the wrong conditions.
Well, it's highly unlikely as well. Hey,
It's in the wrong conditions that it could happen.
what defined the wrong conditions?
Here we go. I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
In the wrong circumstances, so in a book, upcoming book called Starmus, Stephen Hawking notes that the once elusive particle could become less than perfectly stable at energy levels of 100 billion giga-electron volts or higher. I don't know what that means.
And how likely is that to occur?
So if it gets to that state, it could trigger a vacuum bubble that would expand at the speed of light, eventually collapsing all space and time.
I need to know, is that 1.21 gigawatts?
No, that's more than that. This is
More than 1.21 gigawatts?
Well, yeah, because it's 100 billion giga-electron volts.
Well, but I
Yeah.
don't know what electron volts are compared to gigawatts. Volts and watts are different, aren't they?
Yeah, but I think 100 billion is still more than 121, regardless of what they count.
1.21, isn't it?
So yeah,
Gigawatts?
definitely more than
More?
1.21.
More?
Yeah.
Well, then we should be going backwards in time. The whole freaking planet.
But so nobody start panicking that we're about to destroy the universe.
I know why it didn't work. We're not going 88 miles an hour.
Right now, even a massive accelerator, like the Large Hadron Collider that we have, has only smashed together particles at 3.5 tera electron volts per beam. I gotta get a conversion calculator out for tera electron volts and giga electron volts, and because if I look at it this way, 100 billion giga electron volts, let's just minus the electron volts and take it at 100 billion gigabytes.
A terabyte versus a gigabyte?
Right, so you're at 100 billion gigabytes. That's a lot more than 3.5 terabytes, right?
In computer terms.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 3.5 terabytes is technically 3.5 million gigabytes,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So right now, they're at 3.5 million giga electron volts.
Okay.
And it would take 100 billion giga electron volts to cause this kind of problem.
Oh, so we're a long ways away.
Right. It would take a collider larger than our planet to reach dangerous energy levels.
So isn't that in France?
Yes.
Well, again, then I don't care.
Well, it's all space and time, Dave.
Still don't care. It's France.
It's not just space and time. It's not just France's space and time. It's all space and time.
Prove it.
Do you breathe the same air? Do you see the same sun as France? Do you see the same moon as France?
Not at the same time.
Okay, so your world's going to end 8 hours later than what France has ended, if you really want to try to say it that way.
Do you mind if the world ends?
At this point in time, no.
See?
Jesse's ready for it to be over?
At least the show, anyway.
Well,
No, the world.
Oh, the world? Show's
Yeah.
okay?
doesn't that end
Show's
the show,
alright.
though, too?
Good. Okay. We're keeping going with the show. Forget the show. Show's good. World, we're done with you.
World, get out of here.
There you go. Be gone.
All right. Remember how we went previously on Beyond the Routine?
We say that every time.
We talked about these exoskeletons used in the shipyards in Japan to
Oh, yeah.
give people superhuman strength.
Yeah.
Well, a home tinkerer, I guess you could say, has fabricated his own exoskeleton suit that allows him to lift massive weight with ease.
We should do that.
James Hobson, a.k.a. the Hacksmith, has finished a homemade robotic suit whose pneumatic cylinders let him curl 171.5 pounds worth of cylinder blocks with ease.
I like you said that.
Ease. Because you think 171 pounds. Yeah, that's a bit. That's 2 bags of cement basically. 80-pound bags of cement.
I
Is what
probably
you gotta think
could
of.
curl that.
Curling it, pretty impressive. I've
Yeah.
carried 2 bags of cement on my shoulders walking across the yard to do my fence. And it was tough. So curling it though, that's pretty impressive. And with ease, even more impressive.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it just tells you that people out there are geniuses. Jesse was playing with himself. Don't worry about it. He was just playing with himself. I think he had the spoon. I'm not sure.
I don't want to know what's going on. Why is it pointing at me now? I'm very concerned.
Because he wants to see your reaction while he's continuing to play with himself.
Okay.
He's very uncomfortable now.
Did he pull out the vinegar?
Oh, I haven't done that yet.
Apparently it's a great cleaning utility.
But not so good at lubrication.
No, bad lube.
Apparently it's
Vinegar
not good
makes
at
bad
lubrication.
lube.
What if it's raw apple cider vinegar?
I don't know that it would still be good for lubrication.
Definitely
What did
not.
you- I don't
Oh,
want
okay.
to know. I am facing the wall. We are good.
Take a look at the bold
Look at
lube
that.
picture.
Yeah, I'm
Dave.
looking over there.
I got that
Hi,
at San
guys.
Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah. I'm
the
facing this
Paramount
direction
booth, I
because I
believe.
don't know what's going on behind the desk over there.
All right.
We're good. We good? Yeah? Hi. Okay. It went really quiet. What happened?
Jones was describing a story before you were concerned about the noises.
Well, yeah, I got distracted, and then we started talking about vinegar, so I apologize. I derailed the show again. It's Dave's fault. That's why it's just sometimes Dave. Do you guys need more alcohol?
Maybe. Are you offering?
I'll go make a run.
Are you?
Sure. Jones is out.
Jones is pretty low.
You done, Jones? Jones is quiet. So are we done? Episode 69. Call it. Odd things happening on the show. Time to go.
Got a few more spoons.
Whatever you say, Sally.
That's not me. That's what we call you.
Yeah. No. Can't do that anymore. Sorry. Jones, do you want to refill?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
Did you have picked for tonight, Dave?
I don't remember.
Do you remember who you picked on tonight's games?
Who's playing?
Oh, Dave. Dave.
I'd have to look.
Steelers and the Ravens.
Steelers.
You had the Steelers?
Yep.
Boy, you lost.
Did I?
Yeah.
So did
So
you.
did I, though.
Yeah. Pretty much everybody picked the Steelers. I was thinking about picking the Ravens because I didn't think the Steelers looked that great, but obviously I didn't do that.
I thought the Ravens were going to have fallout from the whole rear ice thing. to
Me
be
too.
honest with you.
So did I.
But apparently they didn't. Ravens win 26-6 over the Steelers.
Was there another game or is that the only one?
I thought there was another one. Yeah, the Browns and were the Browns playing tonight? I thought the Browns were playing tonight.
I don't
Maybe was
know.
wrong. Maybe there's only one game.
I can look. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just thinking.
Looks like you're spacing out, man.
I am. It's football.
A little too
Doesn't
much
really
alcohol.
interest me.
Nothing's interesting. You hadn't said anything for the last 15 minutes.
other than spoons and
Right.
I went to go get your brush, but I couldn't find one.
Talking about spoons and things like that.
Nope, it was the only game tonight.
Was the
Pittsburgh,
only game.
Baltimore. Yep.
Well, I'm 0 for 1 for the week.
Me too. Oh well. I guess we need to wrap it up then.
No, let me read one last thing because it obviously seems like everybody's done. So, one last thing for the night shall be, dear iPhone 6 users. Dear iPhone 6 users, sincerely from all Android users everywhere. Dear iPhone 6 users, first of all, I'd like to extend to you a warm welcome to 2012. Let's just have a quick look at your new device and what it has in store. The iPhone 6, released September 2014, has a 4.7-inch screen, 750p resolution, NFC payments, notification actions, widgets, third-party keyboards, typing suggestions, cross-app communication, cloud photo backup, and battery stats. So ahead of the times that the Nexus 4, released November 2012, has a 4.7-inch screen, 760p resolution, NFC payments, notification actions, widgets, third-party keyboards, typing suggestions, cross-app communications, cloud photo backup, and battery stats. Enjoy your new device. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
So what we're saying is they caught up to 2012.
Yeah.
Joe's not
Basically.
impressed with the iPhone 6.
Well, honestly,
But
I'm
of
not
course, he's
either.
never been impressed with any of the iPhones.
You know, I was reading about the iPhone Watch. You know, the iWatch that's coming out.
No, it's the Apple Watch.
Oh,
It's not the
Apple
iWatch.
Not the iWatch.
No, God, no.
Sorry.
Do not refer to it as an iWatch. They get mad.
Do they
Yes.
get mad? Will they yell at me if I refer to it as an iWatch?
Is that what they're calling it? Is the Apple Watch?
Apple Watch.
Okay, sorry.
It's not an i.
apo-
It's not an iDevice.
I'm getting that. It's not an i.
For the love of, don't call it an iDevice.
I was reading about the Apple phone, or the Apple, sorry, now you got me all conflustered. The Apple Watch. I was reading about the Apple Watch, and they were saying that they were really kind of not too impressed with it. Not because of what it can do, but because it apparently can't work really well without a phone. It really relies on the phone for a lot of its features and functionality. So if you leave your phone, say, at your house because you're going to go jogging, it loses all of its GPS functionality, all of its other functionality that goes along with, you know, the watch and what it can track your route and everything. You actually have to take your phone with you because it has to have your phone in range to do a lot of the features that it says it's supposed to do.
Although that's been kind of the case with most smartwatches until
Is it?
recently. In the last year, they've started releasing ones that were smart and worked on their own.
Because I know the Samsung one is, I mean, it can link with the phone, but it really is almost a
Well,
standalone
the first
device.
Samsung ones didn't. They were
Right.
dumb.
It's the 2 that came out, right?
Yeah,
The-
there was a new Samsung one that could work independently.
Yeah. And I think that's, well, I'm just surprised at them coming out at this point in time that they didn't start at the 2 mark. You know, trying to meet those same.
Look at
No.
the history. Apple has never been revolutionary except for the very first iPhone.
And the iPod, which, by the way, you heard they all retired the iPod Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the 30-pin
Yeah.
connector. 30-pin connector and the iPod Classic is
It's
gone.
Yeah.
No more. But yeah, I mean, yeah, they revolutionized the smartphone. I'll give them full props for that. But after about the second iPhone release, they haven't had anything revolutionary. They're always a generation or two behind.
I don't know.
It's just what it is.
I was really surprised. And then they were also saying battery life is going to be about a day, so you have to
Yeah.
charge it every night. So,
One day.
Yeah. I guess that's it.
Everybody, thank you for listening to episode 69 of Beyond the Routine. Go ahead and tune in next week when we'll have more fun and exciting things to talk about. Maybe some pickup lines.
But no spoons.
Dear God, leave the spoons out of it.
Really?
Yes.
That's the title for episode 69. Dear God, leave the spoons out of it.
I like it.
That
Thanks,
works.
everybody, for listening. Tune in next week.
Love you guys. That was kind of a shorter episode.
Only so much you can talk about when there's no feedback.
I was feedbacking. You can't say I wasn't feedbacking.
No, you were feedbacking.
So we're still tuned in to 801 FM. Do you want to kick things on back at the studio?
I can do that. Oh, wait,
Are we still tuned on at FM? Sorry, I turned myself off.
Well, then they wouldn't be able to hear you. They could hear you faintly through the other mics. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
But faintly, yes.
But faintly. Are you guys still out there?
Now they can hear you.
Now they can hear me. We love you guys. Thanks for listening. We appreciate it. We're normally happy. Normally. But then the spoons came in and bad things happened. Episode 69 will go down in the books as, yeah, one of those. Anyway, bye.